beautiful people, as your favorite host, Shatta, currently in the office of Assemblyman Aspirant. That's the Honorable to be if Kwabenya electoral area decides on the 19th of December. And so, stay tuned. Good afternoon, Honorable.
Good afternoon, madam.
We're honored to have you on our platform, NAP TV. We would like to ask you some few questions as usual. And so, Honorable, to begin with, tell us your name and then a little bit about your background.
Well, I'm very honored to be on this NAP TV platform,
Okay.
and I warmly welcome to my office.
Thank you, sir.
My name is Benjamin Ansah.
Okay.
In fact, I'm an Ashanti
All right.
from Ashanti Bekwai.
Okay.
And I'm married to a Ga.
Again,
Yeah,
okay, that's
a
good.
typical Ga, 100% Ga,
Okay,
with 5 children,
good.
right? 3 girls and then 2 boys.
Okay.
And we've been in this Kwabenya metro area for about 20 years
Okay.
now. So that's the reason I can talk of my background there.
Honorable, so what aspires you to become an assemblyman, if I may ask?
Well, thank you so much for this question. Like I said, I've been in this electoral area obviously for about 20 years and over. And before I came to this electoral area, I was having about 3 girls. And when it came to this area, as usual, as a responsible father, I have to find a school for them. This Kwabenya government school here, to find a school for them. But when I came, or in the beginning, we were having 3 schools: school 1, school 2, and school 3. But in the primary section, not the primary, it was only 1 block, 6 classrooms shared by the 3 schools. But in the JH section, we have school 1, school 2, and school 3 for JH. But for primary section, we're having only 1 block. If school 1 is having in the morning section, school 2 we're having the afternoon section, and school 3 has been shared among school 1 and school 2. So when I came, I was informed that the PTA and some philanthropists, there are some donors and helpers, have started a block, laying block for school 3, which is a primary section for school 3. And they were charging 30 cedis per each head.
Okay. So, Honorable, let me chip in this. And so, what are some of the challenges you would like to address when you come to power?
Yeah, like I said, if I may finish this section, then I'll quickly finish and then jump to your second question.
Okay.
So when I came, I paid for my 3 children, which is 90 cedis right then. And eventually I became a PTA chairman for school 3. And looking at the circumstances in the school, along the way, the PTA and the amount they were, collecting for the building, we were not able to continue. So the block became stagnant.
Okay.
So when I became a PTA chairman, I tried to lobby for the continuity of the block. We were having the down floor, that's school, 3 blocks, 1, 2, 3 classrooms, but the top was not yet completed. So I lobbied from the assembly, that's around 2017, and by God's grace, the assembly came in and completed the top floor for us.
Were we having assemblyman by then?
We were having assemblyman by then.
By then, okay.
Yeah, in fact, he also played a major role.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
But by then, I didn't know him much because I was a new person in the area. Yeah, so after I became a PTA chairman, I lobbied for the continuity to the completion of the block. And eventually, by God's grace, it was completed. It was so nice.
Okay.
So if you go to the Kwabenya government school, cluster of schools, you will see that story building. I lobbied for the continuity to the completion of the third year.
Yeah, okay.
And eventually, I saw that my KG2 was not good.
Okay.
As a PTA chairman, I tried to lobby it from the office of the MP, that's Honorable Royal Salajuasafo's office.
All right.
For the KG block, and by God's grace, eventually I was awarded that KG block, which is in the compound of this school.
All right.
Yeah. So my challenges were the education section in this vicinity. That's more challenges that I'm here in the school.
And so the second question that I asked you, you snubbed it. I was asking that what are some of the challenges or issues when you come to power you like to figure out when you come to power?
Right. Like I said, the educational section, we still lack some of the school blocks.
So is it that now it's only education?
No.
Education
No,
that.
no. I'm having about 5 areas that I'll touch.
Okay.
That's the challenges in this electoral area.
Electoral area.
Yeah. So the first one is the education. Still, we're having shift system.
In
School 1 and
cluster
School 2 in the cluster of school.
Okay.
School 1 and School 2 still shares the same block in this cluster of schools. So the School 1 will go in the morning and School 2 will go in the afternoon.
So what's your main aim concerning that?
My main aim is we have started another block in the same cluster, same compound, which I'll pray that if God willing I become an assemblyman, I'll try to lobby it as usual for the continuity and the completion of that block as well.
Okay.
And
so
then,
is it that you don't want the morning afternoon shift? You want to clear that?
I want to clear that.
But I also think that has been there since, and people come out with flying colors. Should I say that?
Sure.
Can I say that? Because people do pass.
Sure.
But your own regime, you don't like that. You want just to cancel that afternoon and morning shift.
That's
all
right.
Honorable.
That's right. So in the morning you meet a child. Didn't you go to school? Say I'm in afternoon.
I'm in the afternoon. Okay.
You meet the same child in the afternoon, and he will tell you that I was in the morning shift, so I've closed from school. So it's very challenging in this area. Yeah. So I want that thing to be, ended.
You want to put
outright? Yeah, how to put an end to that issues. Yeah.
Okay.
And then the other challenges, like you asked, the sanitation aspect in this electoral area is not encouraging at all. The environmental listing is so disturbing.
What about the securities too?
Yes.
It's very necessary because I can see that the police station at Kwabenya, they started building, and then I don't know whether they are still building or it has collapsed, or what do you say about that one too?
Yes, the resident association in this electoral area started that building. It's just behind my left hand side here. And as usual, a human being, you try to do something, but along the way.
Is it that you don't get enough funds or
that's right, that's where I was coming from. Okay. So the fund and the sponsors are very
not coming.
So when I go by God's grace, when I become an assemblyman, I'll do my best for that police station to be.
So how are you going to collaborate with other assembly members when you come to power?
You mean my predecessors or those?
No, other assembly members. Other assembly members when you come to power, meaning maybe different areas where we have different assembly members. How can you cooperate with them to work together?
Well, I would say that each one of us is having his own or her own challenges in their electoral area.
So you can't cooperate?
Oh, sure. We cooperate. We should cooperate.
Okay.
Because we have one platform.
Okay.
Which we usually discuss our challenges and those things. So surely when we, by God's grace, we take over
You cooperate
we
with them.
cooperate very seriously and work together for this constituency. It's one constituency.
Okay.
Despite it's a bit demarcated into 10 electoral areas.
Okay.
It's one constituency. So you see that we work together.
You work together.
Everything.
So what are some of your top goals? Things that when you come to power, you tell us. And then I can boldly say that you should promise us no promises, because this thing has been there for some time now. You promise us and you come to power, we give you the mandate, and you are unable to do it. Not only assemblymen, but Ghana as a whole, when it comes to the top politicians, this thing has been there like that. And so what are you telling us? How are you going to convince us, people of Kwabenya electoral area, that when you come to power, you fulfill all your promises?
Well, you could see that, like you said, in the nation as a whole, some areas are being developing. It depends on you.
Okay.
Your personality.
So which area is developing here in Kwabenya? Can you tell me?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It depends on you. How your ability, no, the assemblyman or the anyone who have been given a mandate to do something, depends on you.
Okay.
Your ability of lobbying skills.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a favor. Someone may go, might not get anything.
Okay.
But someone will go, as soon as you request, it will be answered and done to you. Yeah. So I'll not promise much, but as I've said, I have 5 vision. That's 1 is about education, 2 is about health, 3 is sanitation, 4 security, and then 5 human capacity. That's my main vision, which I want to bring to this electoral area. Development, yeah.
And so, Honorable, are you working on any projects or something before you come to power? Is there anything you are doing that maybe when even you don't get the mandate, you can say, Honorable, did this. So maybe in the next 8 years or something, when you stand, that can even give you a chance to win or something. Is there something you're coming up with?
Yes, like I said, basically, as a PTA chairman, that's where my demarcation is.
Are you still a PTA chairman?
I'm still a PTA chairman in Kwabenya Cluster of Schools.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's where my manpower lies, and I can't go beyond the school.
Okay.
So since I have power in that school, we are still, like I said, trying to build another structure for school 2.
The school, okay.
Yeah, so that the acceptance system will, end. And if people decide not to give me the mandate, as a PTA chairman, I'll still continue to do it here.
All right. And then when it comes to the security side too, sometimes we used to hear that people close from work going home back to their various homes, and then you see people attack them on the way. How are you going to fight that one too?
Right. We had a platform last Sunday at the library, in front of the library.
The open forum.
The open forum, yeah. And I touched that point of the darkness in the system. Yeah. For now, I've distributed about 12 to 15 street lights to where there's no street lights.
You have ordered, or what have you done?
Yeah, it was given to me to be,
So have you done that?
Yes, I've done that.
At where?
You could see one of the boxes here.
Okay.
Yes, that's over there, the street light. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I've given to some people. Meanwhile, now I want to go myself and just place it. I've given 3 to people, which they have not yet, mounted it.
Okay.
But for the 12 of them, I myself followed and it has been done.
All right.
Yeah. So for the darkness system that you touch, for the people of
so how are you going to ensure security apart from the street lights? And because there are places sometimes when you are passing there is light, but broad daylight robbery, it's been happening in the country. So you can't use the street light strictly as an excuse. So what are you doing? How are you going to ensure good security so that thing comes to an end?
Right. We have already touched the side of the policing in the community. If by God's grace, I've been given the mandate, we try to complete that police their structure for them. And if there's police around, nobody can fool around. So yeah. So
Some people don't fear police.
oh no, but if they are around, I mean, you can't see a police and be fooling. Something the places that there's no police around, there's no light.
Nothing.
That's how they have their way of operating.
That's
Yeah.
so nice of you. Honorable, so quick one. Tell the people of Kwabenya electoral area something to vote for you on the 19th of December.
Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. Like I said, my name is Benjamin Ansah, and I've been here for about 20 years and over. And since I've been here, I've done a lot for this community. Like I touched in education sector. When I became a PTA chairman, I've done a lot for this cluster of schools. And when you go there, they are visible. You could see them visible, vis-a-vis. Not that something that I'm just saying. So I'm pleading with you, the people of the Kwabenya electoral area. I'm pleading with you. Coming Tuesday, 19th December 2023, the district assembly election is coming up, and I'm begging you to give me your votes so that what I have in my mind, my vision to do for this electoral area will be materialized, because I have a lot to do, and I have some links which, if I've been given that opportunity, I can locate them and then bring them to this community to help the community to develop. And I trust and believe that there will be a change, a massive change, if the mandate is given to me. There will be a massive change in this electoral area. Thank you so much for having me, NAP TV. Thank you so much for everyone watching me and listening to me. I'm very much grateful.
You're
Thank you
welcome,
so much.
Honorable.
Yeah.
Welcome, Honorable. That was a nice one with you.